everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make an apple cinnamon sourdough bread. I'm going to begin by peeling and dicing up my apple and juicing a lemon and then cooking these together to soften up the apples. Actually made this recipe yet, so we're gonna see how it goes. I thought with it being fall and it finally cooling down and I had to make some sourdough anyways, my starter is doubled, so we're gonna make some bread. I was like, you know what, I have the apples, I have lemon, I've got all the ingredients. Let's go ahead and make a fall bread. So we're gonna do that. So I've melted some butter in the skillet, and then I'm going to add my apples and a tablespoon of lemon juice into here, and we're going to cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then we're going to add some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and some nutmeg. Okay, these apples have been cooking in this pan for about 5 to 7 minutes. They smell really, really good. And now I'm going to add this mixture right here. It's 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. So I'm gonna put that in here. We're gonna mix it all up and cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so the apples are done. These are gonna cool completely before we use them. So now I'm going to make my dough, and in place of the water, I'm going to use apple cider. I almost said apple cider vinegar. That would be disgusting. This is apple cider. We're gonna use that in place of our water today. So I've got my dough mixed up here, and I've made sure there's no loose flour at the bottom. And what I should have done was I should have mixed my apple cider and my starter together before I added my flour. But you guys, when I do these videos, I get kind of nervous and I forget what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. So forgive me. Mix your sourdough and your water or apple cider together first. I think it's gonna be fine though, but it just made it a little more difficult. Anyways, I'm gonna put this reusable shower cap that I use for all of my sourdough on top of my bowl, and I'm gonna let it rest for 30 minutes and then I'll come back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to now incorporate my 10 grams of salt and then slowly incorporate the apples, which have been cooling. Don't they look so yummy? They smell like fall. They smell really good. And I'm going to slowly incorporate the apples into the dough as I do my stretch and folds. So I'll show you that here. So we made it through the 4 stretch and folds, and it was actually a little difficult with the apples already in it. When I do inclusions, I usually add them at the shaping process, but this recipe called for putting the apples in during the stretch and folds, which I've never done before. So it was a little hard. But they're in there, now they're in this straight edged container marked with my rubber band, and it's going to do its bulk fermentation now. So hopefully it turns out, it still smells good. It looks good. It was just really hard to do the stretch and folds. So we'll see. All right, it is currently 10:55 at night, and my dough is finally ready to shape. So we're gonna clean off the counter and put down the flour and plop down the dough, and then get it shaping. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the hardest loaf for me to shape. I think the added moisture from the apples made it a little more sticky or wet, so it was just a little more difficult to shape. I had to keep putting more flour on the counter. But we got her in the bowl, she's got her hairnet on, and she's in the fridge to do her thing overnight. So we will check in on her in the morning and pop her in the oven and see what we get. We always bake, no matter what goes on. It's just part of the journey, you know, part of the sourdough journey that I'm on. We're just doing what we're doing as we go, and always bake the bread. So, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. We'll check in on the morning, bake it, and hopefully it will be delicious. I haven't had one yet that hasn't turned out good, Might not have been right, but they taste good. So, all right, good night, everybody.
That's good.
This is nice. I like it.
Okay, we're gonna try the bread. We've toasted it. We've put butter and cinnamon on it. So, go ahead.
All right.
It's good.
It is good. Taste the apple and the cinnamon.
Yeah. Do you taste the apple cider?
Yeah. That's very good.
I don't taste the apple cider. But I'm also not an apple cider fan, so that's okay. But it's good. What do you rate it?
What's the scale? 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
8?
What?
That's good. All right, thank you, sir.
Good job.
I always said he should be a food critic.
I'd be good at it. Yeah, it's good. Solidated. Good job.